I am 90 years old. Nobody told me this when I was young, but I'm going to tell you now. It gets harder to make new friends after the age of 40. As I sit here now, I look back on my life and I think about all the choices I made, some of them good, some of them not so good. I remember my parents. They were good people. They worked hard to give me everything I needed, but they lied to me about the importance of material possessions. My dad always said, "Son, you're not happy if you're not making a good living." But that wasn't true. In the 1950s and 60s, it was all about status symbols: who had the biggest house, who had the nicest car, who had the most money in his bank account. I was completely wrong to think that's what life was about. I pursued that. I worked hard. I made a good living. But it was empty. I was empty. I grew up during the Great Depression. My family struggled to make ends meet. And then after the war, my parents wanted a better life for me. They pushed me to get a good education, and I did. I went to college. I got a good job. I started making a lot of money. But I was so focused on the money, I didn't take the time to develop real relationships. I didn't take the time to learn about myself. It wasn't until I hit my mid-40s that I realized I was living someone else's dream. My friends were all married with kids, but I was still single. I was still living alone in a big house. I felt like a failure. I felt like I had missed out on so much of life. That's when I started to question everything I had been taught. That's when I started to think about what really mattered to me. My grandmother used to say, "You can't take it with you." And she was right. You can't take it with you. But nobody told me that when I was young. Nobody told me that it's the memories, the relationships, the experiences that truly matter in life. In my 50s, I started to focus on the things that brought me joy. I started to pursue my passion for music. I started to travel. I started to learn about myself. I met some wonderful people along the way. People who didn't care about my bank account or my status. People who cared about me. People who became my true friends. But even with all that, I still regret not starting sooner. I regret not taking the time to develop real relationships. I regret not learning about myself sooner. I wish I had taken risks. I wish I had pursued my dreams when I was younger. I wish I had lived more in the moment. As I look back on my life, I see a lot of regrets, but I also see a lot of wisdom. I see that life is too short. I see that it's a precious gift, and I see that it's up to each of us to make the most of it. I wish I had told my younger self to be more patient, to be more kind, to be more compassionate, to be more real. I wish I had told myself to take more risks, to pursue my dreams, to follow my heart. I wish I had told myself to focus on what truly matters, to focus on the memories, the relationships, the experiences that bring me joy. I wish I had told myself to be more present, to be more mindful, to be more grateful. But it's never too late, my friends. It's never too late to change, to grow, to learn, to love. If you're watching this and you're feeling lost, feeling stuck, feeling like you're not living the life you want, please know that you're not alone. Please know that it's okay to take risks. It's okay to pursue your dreams. It's okay to follow your heart. I'm 90 years old now, and I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I'm still loving. And I want to leave you with a message of hope, a message of love, a message of encouragement. If this reached your heart, please subscribe. I still have things left to say.